And we are live, people. The final. We are here. Let me check if everything is in order. Yeah, man, everything's in order, people. Man United against Tottenham Hotspurs. The final of the Europa League. Stress, nerves, all of that. It is here, people. It's what everyone has been waiting for. It's the most important game this season. Forget the Champions League final. Forget Liverpool winning the league. Forget the FA Cup final. Forget all of that. This is the game, Man United against Tottenham. As a Man United fan, I will say this. We cannot lose. We just simply cannot lose against Tottenham. If we lose against Tottenham, I do not know. I do not know when you're like, if it was me, I would have done this. And if it was me, like, listen, I've never been in a situation where I've lost a final to Tottenham, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea, like, how I'd feel, how I'd react if we lose today in this final against Tottenham and give Tottenham the first trophy in my lifetime. Has Tottenham won a trophy in my lifetime? Or have I seen Tottenham lift a trophy since I've been watching football? I don't think I have. And I do not want Manchester United to be the team that gives Tottenham that victory. Yeah, Tottenham are known as the bottlers. Yes, Arsenal have that mantle, but Tottenham are the underachievers. They're serial underachievers. They don't win finals. They just don't do things like this. We cannot give this charity away to Tottenham today. We cannot. The only part of me that wants to see Tottenham win is to see how Arsenal fans react to the fact that Tottenham now can talk about winning a Europa League or some sort of European final, and they can't. But that should never be at the cost, yeah, of my football club, Manchester United. So we are, where are we? 7 minutes away from kickoff. So we have a bit of time to have a chat. Usually I start the stream and we are literally straight in. Today we're gonna let's talk about the lineup, because of course the lineup is out. Nothing's really surprised me. Yeah, it's a bit. It needs to be. It's a bit. It's very high anyway. I don't usually have it that high. I mean, let me sort the camera out a little bit, people. Make sure, because the camera is really, it's higher than I usually have it. So let me just sort this out quickly. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. That's much better. That's how I'm used to it. Anyway, the starting lineup is almost what I thought he would do. AMAD has to play because AMAD's our best player, best attacker. Bruno's is always going to play. It would be crazy of him not to start Casemiro, and it's quite interesting how so many of United fans wanted Casemiro sold, and as usual throughout this season, throughout last season and his first season, it was Casemiro who turned up in the big games, Casemiro who scoring those headers, Casemiro in the big games he delivers, and yet people wanted him to leave. It's really, people who want Casemiro to leave don't understand football. Yes, if we can get a replacement in for him, yes. But Ugarte is not a replacement for Casemiro. Ugarte is just a dog. He runs around, wins the ball. On the ball, Ugarte is not it. Off the ball, yeah, run around, cover the space, etc. Casemiro has to start. Casemiro and Bruno double pivot. I get it. I get it. That's what I would go with. Mason Mount starting. I'm not a fan of Mason Mount. It's his third season here at Manchester United. Third season, and he's probably played about 10 games in 3 seasons. He's been injured for most of the game, and when he has played, For me, he's flattered to deceive. Mason Mount is someone who is technically he's decent. He's sound, but that's just it. He's somebody who gives you a 5 or 6 out of 10 in a lot of areas. Passing 5, 6 out of 10. Shooting 6 out. He is somebody who has a lot in his locker, but he's not a specialist at anything. There's not one single thing that you can say Mason Mount is really, really good at on the ball. So he doesn't stand out to me as an exciting player on the ball, Mason Mount. He will do a job, and a lot of managers like him because he does what he's told. He does a job. And off the ball, and this is where I probably think he's the best. Off the ball, he runs and runs and runs. He's basically a runner off the ball. He works hard. So that's why he gets picked. He's not my cup of tea. I don't like players like that. I like exceptional players. I like Cunha, for instance, that's his position. When Cunha comes, he's going to take that number 10 role next to AMAD. That's what's going to happen. But I get why he's played Mason Mount, even though Mason Mount is not my cup of tea. The one big player, the one big contentious thing that he's done is started Rasmus Højlund. And I know a lot of Man United fans have said, and you guys also know, that when it mattered in the FA Cup final last season and towards the end of last season when Ten Hag needed to win games, he dropped Højlund and he started Scott McTominay as a false 9. Let's not forget. And when he did that, we played better. I do not understand for the life of me, why this manager persists with playing Rasmus Højlund up front. Just because he's the only striker you have, it does not mean you have to play him up front. You can play Bruno as a false 9. You can play many players as a striker. You do not have to keep playing this guy. And even when flipping, Joshua Zirkzee was fit. Even when Zirkzee was fit, this guy was still playing Højlund every game. That is the scariest thing about this manager. He, for some reason, doesn't understand that he has to play Zirkzee. Zirkzee's better. Zirkzee's better for the team. He brings others into space. Yes, Zirkzee doesn't run the other way. He's not bursting into the box the way Rasmus Højlund is, and which is probably what he wants, right? He wants a striker that does that. But outside of that one thing, he's better than Højlund in every other way. You have to play Zirkzee if you want the team to play better, and the manager that simply doesn't understand that, and he keeps playing Højlund, and he kept playing Højlund throughout this season. That is frightening to me. For me, that's scary because there's a disconnect of how me and the manager sees football, and I feel like there's a disconnect with how he interprets what's needed. So it is what it is. We have to win today, regardless of whether I like Højlund or want him to start or not. Regardless of the fact that Luke Shaw's starting, and I haven't even spoken about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is another player that he hasn't done anything this season. He's been injured for most of the season. He's recently come back and he's found himself in a Europa League final. That's not good for me. Yes, there are injuries. I get it. And I'd like to think if there weren't injuries, he wouldn't start. Every time Luke Shaw has come on the pitch or he has started this season for Manchester United, we have lost. And he has been the cause of some of the goals that we have conceded recently. By himself. So, I'm not excited to see Luke Shaw. I would prefer he went more attacking. I'm not a fan of Mazraoui as a wing back. I think Mazraoui probably better as, a right centre back or left centre back. But apart from that, let's go. Let's go. Like, if we win, we should be winning this. We should be beating this team, guys. But if we lose, boy, I don't know, man. I don't know, people. We are literally 1 minute away from kickoff. Teams are huddling and having team talks. Bruno's having a team talk. It's so annoying, yeah, that we have someone like Bruno leading our team, yeah. This guy's a serial loser. I hate the rhetoric that Bruno always turns up in big games. Like, we haven't lost 17 big games this season. We've lost 17 games, and within the 17 games we've missed, he's been on the field. We lost 17 games. I think it's 18 now. He was on the pitch every time we lost, underperforming, underperforming just like the rest of the players. I don't like the fact that when we lose, players like Bruno are insulated from these defeats. These defeats are not on Bruno. And when Bruno scores or gets an assist, everyone in the stadium starts singing his name. And everyone's talking about him being the best player this season, all these things. I'm like, listen, nobody deserves a player of the season award this year. Nobody. We are in 17th in the league or 16th. We shouldn't even be talking about a player of the season. We shouldn't be. Anyway, we have kicked off, people. Man United against Tottenham, Europa League final. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Man United moving the ball across. All right, free kick to Man United. Well, no, free kick to Tottenham. Already, Højlund giving away free kicks. Oh, it's offside. Oh, already giving the ball back to Tottenham after we had a kick off. All right, cool. We're pressing, man for man pressing, and Dorgu has closed the ball down. I think this is probably how the manager wants to play. He wants to play man for man pressing, but he's not realized how physical and athletic the Premier League is, even the lower teams. I mean, he said it himself in some sort of press conference that Bruno didn't tell him how difficult the lesser teams were to beat in the Premier League or something like that. Like, them sort of things are coming out about the manager just makes me less impressed about him. Oh, oh my gosh, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, that wasn't even the best. So I'm saying about Luke Shaw, he has to give it back to Onana here. Like, even though it came off Johnson and it should be a goal kick, like, bro, just pass it back to Onana, let Onana just clear the ball, bro. You tried to run it out and you realized that there was not enough pace on the ball to run it out. So why you tried to run it out in the first place was wild, bruv. Luke Shaw. Anyway, corner to Tottenham. Yeah. The ref knew he made a mistake. That's probably the reason why he's giving us that free kick as well. The referees always, we got free kick now. Referees always do that. All right, free kick to Manchester United. We have to utilize these free kicks. We now have Casemiro and Maguire, and we know how dangerous those two players are. They've they've come up many a times in the past 2 or 3 years with important headers from set pieces. So let's see. Rasmus Højlund winning the free kick. I mean, if I was Rasmus, just keep going down and try to win free kicks. Oh, what's that? Corner. There you go. Yeah, Rasmus Højlund is never going to hold the ball up or bringing others into play. So if you can't do it, if he doesn't have the technical ability to do it, just go down and try to win free kicks, I guess, is the next best thing. Yeah, man. I have no idea what Udogi's doing there. Slice, clearance, corner. All right. An early goal, guys. Let's go. Early goal. Bruno on the corner. Mm. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, sure. Just give it to. Should give it to Bruno. Ah, Bruno. There you go. Go again. Go again. Keep going. Pressure. Put the pressure on. Don't pass it backwards, guys. Come on. All right. You kept the ball. Nice. See what Luke Shaw can do. Luke Shaw on a playing left centre back to Maguire. There you go. I feel like we could have put Tottenham under some pressure there. All right. Cool. Throw into Man United. 5 minutes gone. So I'm saying about this commentator. This commentator saying he's surprised to not see Garnacho, bro. Like, I don't understand. They'll watch Man United, yeah, all season and watch Garnacho play crap all season, while at the same time say they're surprised that he's not starting in the final. Like, what do you mean you're surprised? As in, you think Garnacho better than Ahmad? Or what? Like, you don't even need to tell me you're surprised, bro. Your opinion, like, just comment on the football match. Don't tell me you're surprised. Just tell me what you're seeing. Because these commentators don't even understand football, I swear. Nice. Mazraoui. Ahmad, make a run, bro. I need more from Ahmad in this match. I feel like Ahmad, since he's come back, he's been very safe. He's not taking his man on as much. He needs to be running beyond players. He wants it to feet a bit too much for my liking. That's nice, Mason Mount. That's better from Hoyland. Got the ball, held it up. He didn't know where he was going, didn't know what he was doing, but he got the basics right. He got the ball, won the ball, and he held on to it. He got himself between the man and the ball. Usually, his positioning when he holds the ball up is so poor that the defender is very easy for the defender. Very easy to defenders find it very easy to win the ball from him, even though they're behind him. That's because his position is really bad. I think it's really frustrating that I'm praising him for doing those basic things. Luke Shaw, bro. Why did you see? I'm saying about Luke Shaw. Why did you need to take that touch and then like you should have taken the touch and pass, bro? You had to be quick. Luke Shaw's IQ, yeah. I've always said this. Luke Shaw, his technical level as a footballer is not bad. Passing, shooting, all the things that you want to that touch. He's got most of that stuff. He's technically a good footballer, Luke Shaw. I've always had a problem with up here with him. Whether it's his confidence of trying to take his man on as a wing back or full back, which is now gone. His IQ, when to go, when not to go, when to stay, when to overlap, when not to overlap, it's all wrong. He's very, very slow and he's very, very lazy as well, Luke Shaw. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that is scary from Onana. Onana was nowhere near it. Onana was nowhere near it. He came for it, then he realized he was nowhere near it and tried to scramble back into the goal. Yeah, that's crazy for me seeing that from Onana. I don't want to see that again for the rest of the match. That's good from Onana. Punched it clear. There we go. Now Tottenham are going to be on top. Man United do the whole 10 minutes we're on top thing. Yeah. I think this match is going to start falling in a pattern now, and I feel like Man United will have their 10 minutes on top as we usually do. Now Tottenham will start doing their thing. Hey, Orhan, big up yourself in the chat. I will see you very, very soon. There we go. Oh, save from Onana. There we go. This is what I expect from Man United. Yeah, this is not good. We're gonna give Tottenham the victory here. We just can't play football. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. If Tottenham win today, I am Amram out. If Tottenham win today, I am Amram out. I can't find his position. I'm almost Amram out anyway. The season that he's had, he shouldn't be at the club right now. If our club was serious, he shouldn't be at the club. This will buy him time with a lot of fans, but I'm on the edge. I'm on the verge. If he loses this game, I can't keep backing him. I can't. Anyway, Tottenham's free kick. What you? What is happening here? Another corner from Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham are piling on the pressure, people. It's such an easy ball to clear, and this is the difference between us and Tottenham. Like, we just look like we don't know what we're doing at all at the back. People talk about Onana all the time, but what's around Onana, man? This manager changes the back line every game. There's no cohesion at all at the back. And at the back, you can have, yeah, kamikazeness at the front, yeah, going forward. All like off the cuff stuff. Because that's what you kind of need going forward. You don't want to play football like Arsenal all the time where you're just predictable when it's just the same. You kind of need craziness, kamikazeness up front. At the back, you don't need it at the back. At the back, you need the most amount of cohesion. You need to know that your right centre back is where they should be. Your left centre back is where he should be. At the moment, we don't have that at United. We don't have a settled back five. Osman in the chat as well. Big up yourself, Oz. Long way to go. Spurs will Spurs it up. Bro, that's the only thing, yeah, that I have in my favour, Oz, is the fact I'm hoping Spurs will be Spurs. That's the only thing I'm hoping. Spurs will be Spurs. But and Man United won't be the Man United of this season. Man United will find the old Man United DNA. There we go. Dorgu. That's the only thing I have. And the fact that even though this is a Premier League team and Man United don't play well against Premier League teams, this is still the Europa League where we're unbeaten. That's the only thing I've got. I think Tottenham score more goals than United do. Um, definitely. Oh, here we go. Oh, flipping it. Give it back. There we go. Give it quick. Give it to Mazraoui. There we go. Mazraoui. Nice. Dorgu. Here we go. On the left hand side. Blocked cross. The game, 15 minutes goal. At the moment, the game doesn't have the intensity that I thought it would have. That's nice, Dorgu. All right, corner to Man United. It is the history of the Tottenham. Bro, maybe it's time us, to rewrite the history. Create your own history. Maybe today's the day they do it. I hope not. I really hope not, man. Man United corner. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Bruno. Finish. Oh! What happened? What happened? AMAD smashed it. Oh, on his right foot. Oh, no, that was wide still. Oh, he should face it on the ground, man. But unlucky. Unlucky. Unlucky, AMAD. AMAD Diallo. Ow. Smash the like, people, on your way in. If you can, helps the channel. Helps more people find the channel. Like I said, it's a small channel, but it will grow. More people find it or aware of it. Tottenham throwing near the halfway line. 16, almost 17 minutes gone. I'd think it's been even-ish so far, right? No clear-cut chances, really, from either team. I feel like possession has probably been, like 52-48. Yeah, man, that was a good cross from Tottenham. Not the best quality on show. Neither team are really putting more than like 5 passes together before they lose the ball at the moment. So, I mean, we're not going to expect the best quality from these two teams, to be fair. Bruno. It wasn't that bad, Bruno, man. Come on. What is that? Oh, that is so bad. I don't get how players kick the ball out of play. It's interesting, that, isn't it? People, including myself, keep forgetting Lenny's only 19. Like, he's seen, when you look at Lenny Euro and the way he plays and everything, he's just seen as like a he's still seen as a young talent, but I reckon most people probably think he's like 21, 22, 23. But he's 19. He was 18 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He's a baby. But he plays with so much maturity, man. Give it. There you go, AMAD. AMAD's got like 3 players around him. Flipping heck. I know I've criticised Ahmad the last few games since he's been back. Really, maybe harshly. He's back from injury, and he hasn't had an impact on the team the way he was having before he was injured. What is Luke Shaw doing? That's why Mason Mount gets picked. That stuff there for Mason Mount, yeah. The fact that he just picked the ball up from the air, controlled it, gave it, that's just nice. But the problem we have with Mason Mount is that he doesn't impact the game. He's like a Jesse Lingard where he's a facilitator, or he's a Donny van der Beek where you give the ball to him and you get it back. You give the ball to Mason Mount, you get it back. So he'll facilitate, he'll keep the ball ticking, keep it moving, but he himself is not gonna drop a shoulder. He himself is not gonna produce a moment of brilliance. Not really. That's my issue with Mason Mount. He's just not special. And I don't want average ballers. I think the squad needs a Park Ji Sung, a guy who can do a lot of things at an average level or decent level, like Mason Mount, and runs around. Yeah, the squad needs a player like that. I think a lot of squads do. But I don't know if he's a first team regular. I don't know if I know for a fact he shouldn't be wearing the number 7 shirt. I do know that. And then Mazraoui Ahmad. Oh, lucky. Unlucky. No, I don't think Bruno was shooting. Bruno was probably trying to cut it back, but he was just too close to the goalkeeper. Yeah. But well, we've had 66% possession. Nice. Uh better. Mason Mount to Dogu. Just give it to Dogu, bro. See, the reason why you're in that position, Mount, is because you didn't want to give the ball to Dogu, the easy ball. But once again, I like that from Mount because technically competent. He held on to the ball, put himself between the man and the ball. His first touch was good. And that's why I said to people, you know what? We don't need to start flipping Hoyland. We could easily start Mason Mount as a false 9 and just have him there with his back to goal, just doing that. There's so many things we could do. We don't need to force ourselves with this Hoyland thing. Anyway, Luke Shaw, free kick. All right, throw into Man United. That wasn't really a good. That wasn't really a good throw in. Ahmad. There's 3 players around Ahmad, man. Flipping heck. There we go. This is where we need to power the pressure. When we're in this situation here, yeah, where like, Tottenham can't get out, we need to do better to keep the pressure on Tottenham. We need to move the ball quicker. Keep moving. Yeah, Bruno. Back to Bruno. Nice. To Ahmad. Oh, that touch from Bruno was crazy. All right, good. That's Casemiro. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a few Casemiro fouls. I mean, that's not a yellow, bro. It's just a free kick. It's a free kick, but I don't know what they're talking about. What are they talking about? What else is there to talk about? He fouled them. Give the free kick. No, I've never seen. Imagine if it's like the Wi-Fi or something. Just speaking of it, innit? Oh, bro, come on, United, man. I need more from you. Tottenham, since we've regained a bit more authority on the game after we allowed Tottenham that little 10-minute spell. This Tottenham team looks hopeless again. It's interesting how both teams, oh my gosh, both teams can go from looking hopeless to looking okay or decent in like 2 minutes. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the game so far. It's all right. It's okay. Nothing's happened. There's a lot of tension. You can tell the players are a bit. You can tell the atmosphere is getting to the players a little bit by the way they're playing. Handball. Mm. This definitely isn't flipping PSG against Inter Milan. All right. Oh, this stuff. So annoying. Yo, big up yourself, kind of see, my G. Yeah, Tottenham ain't playing no high line, bro. If that's what you meant. What the hell? Ah, this is not good. Bruno, this Wi-Fi is getting me mad. Yeah, yeah. Tottenham have definitely started and are playing very conservatively. Like Son is not even starting. Ah, Dorgu. Oh, Dorgu, bruv. Why didn't you just chest it back to the goalkeeper, bro? This is crazy to me. No, man, you can't. Luke Shaw is screaming time. The goalkeeper is like, it's okay. And then Dorgu, for some reason, can't just chest. You're right there. Just chest it back to the goalkeeper, Dorgu. That is crazy to me. We've just conceded a corner under no pressure at all because Dorgu wasn't aware of what's around him. All you had to do, yeah, before the ball came in, just know what's around him. Just be self-aware. Spatial awareness. There we go. Tottenham's corner. Aaron Maguire. There we go. Look at Casemiro. There we go. AMAD won the ball back. Well done, AMAD. Yeah, Spurs are compact and giving Bruno the ball to spam back to them. Onana should call that. Yeah, I would trust. I wouldn't trust heading it back to him with that body language. Hey, that's the thing about football, yeah. People forget how much this is important in football. Like the trust you have. Oh, oh, AMAD. People forget how much trust and understanding, yeah, your fellow player is important, bro. Like, if you watch your goalkeeper, yeah, do a madness, it means, yeah, that the next time you're supposed to pass the ball back to him, yeah, there's something in the back of your mind that's gonna tell you not to. Like, you can't help yourself. Like, everyone's human. If you've seen your goalkeeper make bare mistakes, yeah, you might not pass the ball back to your goalkeeper, yeah, when you need to, when you should, because he's made mistakes, and that's in the back of your mind, bro. Like, confidence is the big thing, man. It's important and it's underplayed. I always say, yeah, football, yeah, is at least, yeah, 50% mental, because you can't do anything without your brain. Your brain controls everything, right? It controls the way you run. It controls everything. Your brain, right? So you can't do anything without your brain anyway. Even if it's a sport, even if it's something physical, your brain decides when you pass, when you don't pass, everything. So at least 50% of football is mental. Your mentals. Some people have really bad mentals, bruv. Whether it's low on confidence, whether it's whatever it is, football IQ, their mentals is not there. And Onana, for some reason, I always say he reminds me, Onana. Here we go. Onana reminds me of somebody who outwardly tries to be confident and says all the right things, but inside he's suffering from sort of imposter syndrome. Because he's a, yeah, I mean, one of the reasons is probably because he's a black goalkeeper and he's been told black people shouldn't be goal. I mean, he probably feels that, but he's still not great. Like, I can't defend him just because he's black. Like, I got to look at him as a goalkeeper, and as a goalkeeper, he's just not that great. He's the technical side of goalkeeping. He's not great. He's very unorthodox, and not unorthodox in a good way. You know, we have some goalkeepers that are unorthodox, but they're unorthodox in a good way. Like, they make mad saves. His goalkeeping fundamentals is a bit off, and he's not. Yeah, he's a bit unorthodox in a bad way. I'm not gonna lie. The fact here that I'm able to eat food while watching the final shows the final is shit. Like, I'm a Man United fan, yeah, so I'm invested in this. But if you're neutral watching this, there's been no chances really. Nothing's really happened. Keep making me dance, waving my hands, and there won't be no threat. Yeah, bruv. It's. What do you mean? Who provides the options? What about me? But like, you either be a hero or a clown. I hate the narrative that the media. So they said to Ange, you either be a hero or a clown. Who tells you that there's two options right after a final? To be win it and be a hero, or lose it and be a clown. No, no, you've decided to use the word a clown. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I feel like these days, managers and press. Oh my lord. Free kick to Spurs. Yeah, I feel like sometimes managers, when they're given stupid questions in press conferences like that, you either be a hero or a clown. Yeah, do what Ange did. Push back sometimes and say, what do you mean? Expand. Why would I be a clown for losing the final? I'm assuming they're probably saying he's a clown because he's been saying, I've always been something in my second season. If he doesn't, you'll be a clown. I think that's what they're trying to play at, right? I'm just pulling him back there. Do you know what I hate? Yeah, that pullback from AMAD should be a foul, but it shouldn't be a yellow card because it wasn't a serious challenge, and it wasn't like the attack he was on the score or anything. It was just a like. I don't like the way that almost all pullbacks in the area of the field, in that sort of centre circle, when someone's running towards your goal, is an automatic yellow. I don't know. I don't think that should be true. There we go. Another free kick. Uh oh. There we go. Johnson on the ball. Handball. Handball by Solanke. Mm. Yeah, that's weird. One, fair enough, Onana didn't come for it. But once he's turned right, yeah, and evaded Solanke, he has to give it to Luke Shaw. He has to give the ball. The fact that he tried to dribble out of penalty box there is insane. Lenny Euro. Well done, Casemiro. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This game is starting to bore me a little bit. It's starting to bore me a little bit. This game, nothing's happening. I did expect the game to have low quality, and this is a very low quality game of football, guys, that we're watching. A very low quality game of football. Go Ahmad. Go Ahmad. Go, go. There you go. There you go. Come on. These are the moments we got to use better. Oh, this is such a rubbish game, man. I don't. Let me see 10 passes. Let me see 5 passes or 7 passes and some good football, man. Come on, you two teams. I'm just like, oh, Do you know what? Here we got AMAD again. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. AMAD looks injured. AMAD is gonna get injured a lot. He's so small in stature. Yeah. Exactly, said his neck. That's the thing, man. Like, people talk about the Premier League being the be all and end all. Let me tell you something. All of these Premier League teams here that don't have any technical ability, but just want to run really quickly and score goals and have pace and power, and then you play in this league and you get 100 injuries by the time you're 24, and then you lose all your pace by the time 25, right? Why would you want to go through all of that shit, yeah, when you can play in Spain, play proper football where people are not hacking you and not trying to destroy you? Like, play in Spain, win Champions Leagues, like, and just play good football. Like, the Premier League isn't the be all and end all of leagues. It isn't. At the moment, Anthony's playing well for Real Betis, right? Oh, there you go. We'll wait for this. Tottenham have scored. I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't see what was happening. But there you go. There you go, guys. I knew it. The way that United are playing, I said Tottenham are going to score. We're not playing well. With all this possession, but what we do with it, nothing. One ball into the box, one run, goal. Simple. Ah, so scrappy. Luke Shaw own goal. Everyone, I want everyone to have a look, have a real deep look at that Luke Shaw picture on the bottom right side of your screen. Just stare at it for 2 seconds. There's a reason why Luke Shaw is the guy I knew. He's a serial. He kills Man United dreams. Another own goal. He's the reason why we've conceded another goal. I've said this many times. Luke Shaw should not play for Manchester United again. He should not touch a football pitch. Like, he's had chance after chance after chance for 10 years to do something at this club. Yeah, and every manager keeps picking him. Other players have come and gone. Other players with different colour skin have come and gone. Yeah. This guy's injured all the time, but he gets to stay here. He gets to stay here. I knew, and I've said this on this channel, I told everyone that he is going to be the reason why we could see the goal. Luke Shaw. I've said that every time, that Luke Shaw has played, since he's come back from injury this season, he's been involved with us conceding a goal. We've either conceded a goal directly because of him, or he's been out of position or something, right? And once again, own goal of Luke Shaw, we've conceded. I don't want anyone to be blaming Onana for that. I don't want to hear it, because that's just unfortunate. And to be fair, it's unfortunate for Luke Shaw as well. It is. But it's just irony that I had a feeling that if we concede, it weren't going to be Onana. It was going to be Luke Shaw. And I was right. I was right. There we go, United. There you go. Tottenham have something to hold on to now. So I can see this game ending 2-0 to Tottenham. I can see Man United trying to score, trying to equalise, and then Tottenham hitting us on the break. Because this game was never going to be 3-0. It was never going to be loads of goals in this game. Like, it was always going to be very, very few goals in this game. And this might even be the only goal in the game. It could be the only goal in the game. Like, a whole 45 minutes of football, and not one single chance has been created. A 45 minutes of football, and neither team, yeah, have really created a clear goal scoring chance. Even that chance, yeah, that went in, it wasn't a Tottenham goal. It was our own goal. Both teams, neither team have created a chance today. Not one single chance, right? So if the goal today is going to come from this scrappy bit of play where the ball's bouncing off whatever it's doing, then that will sum up the two teams and it will sum up the game perfectly. Two crap teams, both had a terrible season, both separated by a scrappy goal. Wouldn't that just be the perfect analogy, the perfect example? Wouldn't that fit both teams and fit that situation perfectly? But we'll see. Yeah. I know it's a deflection, but you would hope Onana could cover that at his near post. Nah, because I ain't blaming Onana. You see how many times the ball deflected? The ball came across, hit one guy, went another way, hit another guy. I can't blame the goalkeeper for all that deflections, bro, for not saving it. Because if you're a goalkeeper, yeah, and the ball's coming in like that, and the ball's coming in from your near post to your far post, yeah, that's where the ball's coming. The ball's coming from your near post to your far post. You're gonna be moving slowly towards your far post because that's the flight of the ball. So it makes sense for your goalkeeper to be moving towards the middle of the ball. Then the ball went to the near post. He has to adjust his feet. I hear what you're saying though. You could argue that Onana could move his foot quicker. He could get across quicker. Um, yeah, but it wasn't a corner. It wasn't a corner. He shouldn't be. It's not like he's defending his net. He's a goalkeeper, so he should kind of be in the middle of the goal. I think. But yeah, there you go, people. Half time. It wasn't the most enjoyable half of football to watch, but Tottenham are winning 1-0. I don't know if this game finishes this way. Like I said before, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think at the start of the stream, I said if Tottenham win, I'm going to be hammering out. And I'm close. I'm not hammering out, but I'm not hammering out because the goal that we've conceded wasn't his fault. The goal we conceded was a fluke. But it's the players that he's played. It's once again the Luke Shaw for me. Like, and the thing is, it's not even Luke Shaw's fault either. Like, it is Luke Shaw's own goal, but that could have been anybody. So as much as I'm having a go at Luke Shaw, I also understand the nature of the goal, how it bounced off here and he bounced off here. It could have happened to anybody. But it just so happened to be Luke Shaw, the player that I didn't want to see on the pitch in the first place. That's what it is. Who else could we play? That's another question. We got Martinez injured. I think Heaven is not experienced. So he would start over Heaven anyway. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. The ball was slow as hell though. He got to hit his reflex should be stronger. As far as sure, only he was a few stones slimmer. Yeah. I hate what you guys are saying though. You guys are making a good case. The ball was slow. That's the thing of Onana, man. I've always said, yeah, when I watch Onana, he's not his reflexes are not quick, are not as quick as I want them to be. He spring, the way that he springs and he dives, he doesn't spring as much as I want him to spring off the ground. He's not very quick on his feet. His feet is not very quick. So we can go. Listen, I've analyzed and I've assessed Onana, and I've said, as a technical goalkeeper, all the technical stuff you want, yeah, he's not getting 10 out of 10 in any technical aspects of goalkeeping. He's not getting 10 out of 10 in any of the technical aspects. He's very unorthodox. He's bigger than most goalkeepers. Most goalkeepers are probably a bit slimmer than him. But I've seen unorthodox goalkeepers before. And do you know what? If we can get Martinez in, if we can get a better goalkeeper in, we need to do that deal. We need to at least, yeah, because what's this the Turkish one that we got? Buying there, he's not it either. So buying there is not gonna be putting pressure on Onana. We need to get a goalkeeper who's better than Onana. That's one thing I agree with all of you. Like Onana needs to be replaced. But I don't know if you can fully blame Onana for that goal. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if you can fully blame him for that goal. I feel like when we get angry and when we're hurt, we try to find someone to blame. Maybe I'm blaming, sure, a bit too much. Maybe I'm guilty of that myself. But I don't know, man. I'm just tired of Luke Shaw. Like Onana's been here for 2 seasons. Luke Shaw's been here for like 10. Like my patience was thin already. I mean, it wasn't even thin. It was brittle. It broke with Luke Shaw time ago. So that's where I'm at. Um, Let me see what you man are saying. As for sure, only if he was a few stones slimmer. I don't understand this Luke Shaw thing. I don't get, yeah, how other players, yeah. I don't get this, and you guys need to explain this to me. Why has the term lazy not been branded and attached to Luke Shaw the way it was branded and attached to the black players like Martial and Pogba? Why is Luke Shaw not seen as lazy? He's the laziest footballer I've seen in my life. Laziest defender anyway. I know loads of attackers can be lazy, but as a defender, he's lazy. Like I always say this all the time. People with Reece James's body, people with Luke Shaw's body, they will always get injured because they don't have a footballer's body. They are chunky mother truckers, yeah. And if you keep jumping and landing on one leg with all that body, you're gonna hurt your ankle. You're gonna hurt your knees. That body carrying it around, swinging your leg at that football, doing all of these movements, eventually you're gonna get injuries. There's a reason why Bruno, this skinny rat, yeah, never gets injured. He never gets injured. Like Luke Shaw, if he looked after himself a bit more, he'll be in a. That's another reason why I don't like Luke Shaw. It's because I know that he does not look after himself. He's out there eating burgers all the time. We know the stories. We've heard all the stories. He doesn't care. He's a footballer, yeah, that has coasted his whole career. He jogs everywhere. He never sprints. He just jogs back, jog forward, jog. When the last time you saw Luke Shaw sprint anywhere? Man, I'm done with Luke Shaw. I'm done with Onana, but I'm done with Luke Shaw too. If Man United don't turn this around, I might be done with Man United. This is diabolical stuff. The sad thing is, yeah, Tottenham are not even good at defending. Tottenham's defense is not even that good. And we haven't laid a glove on them. Not one glove. What's Turkish saying? Nah, Luke Shaw scoring against United as much as Holland had scored for United, right? How many own goals has Luke Shaw had for United? Luke Shaw has scored 2 own goals in his last 4 appearances. Luke Shaw, yeah, is doing to us, yeah. Luke Shaw is doing to us what Martinez was doing to us. Don't forget, Martinez, when he was playing in that same position before he got injured, kept conceding goals. He kept giving the ball to the opponents. Martinez, was at fault. I don't know, maybe it's that position. Maybe the left centre back position is cursed. Because everyone who plays there, apart from Lenny Euro, who's amazing when he plays there, looks absolutely dog shit. So, I don't know, guys. Luke is a chubber. I knew they would somehow score after Bruno lost the ball twice in a row from midfield, says Kind FC. Kind FC, yeah. You know how football is not like an isolated sport where you can look at an isolated moment because it's fluid. There's no okay, from this moment we can assess the goal. No, for you to assess the goal, technically speaking, you've got to look at the whole picture. You've got to look at where the right back is, where the left back is, all these things. And so many people kind of don't want to understand that if we lose the ball, like if we have the ball, we're not going to concede. And if we lose the ball, yeah, we could concede. And if Bruno is losing the ball a lot, it means he's giving the ball to the opposition a lot, which means he's helping the opposition score. That's that's it. No one wants to talk about that. After this many times, if you have somebody in your team who gives the ball away, especially in situations in the middle of the park, like the way Bruno does, it's very, very dangerous. And that's what he does. Right now, I'm watching an advert on TV and it's another Superman movie. And I'm like, why do we need. Wow, that CGI looks terrible. Why do we need another Superman movie? Haven't we had like 100 of the Superman movies? And they all look the same. I mean, they're all supposed to look the same, right? It's a white guy, dark hair, square chin. And I'm like, aren't we. Why do we never get bored of this stuff? 100 Batman movies, 100 Superman movies, all looking the same. Replace the character with another character that looks the same and let's go again. I'm just like, what? Anyway, I'm not like the rest of you humans, man. You always watch that shit. Anyway, back to Man United and back to this stupid game. That's now, the more I think about it, the more it's starting to piss me off, people. The more it's starting to piss me off. We haven't laid a glove on Tottenham, even though apparently we've had 65% possession. What's the point of all of this stuff? Like, you started Hoyland up front, even though he doesn't score goals. You know he doesn't score goals. That's not what Hoyland does. Yet you started him in almost every game this season. How many times do we need to watch this guy fail? My lord. Anyway, guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay We are back, people. I don't know what this manager has said to these players, but it's the same team, so he hasn't made any changes. One thing about this manager recently, he hasn't even the changes he's been making hasn't been good. Bro, stop. You fucking pundits are pissing me off. Stop acting like Garnacho is the guy to come on the pitch, yeah, and change the game and all these things. He's never. What is this? How are we 17th, yeah, and we're talking like our players are like, shut up, man. Oh, you're so slow, man. Hoyland, yeah. Another thing about pisses me off about Hoyland is that he always wants to take once he's controlled the ball and got the ball under control, right? He wants to take two, three touches of the ball rather than just lay off and find his man. Like, you know, somebody who's not aware, he's focusing on what he's doing, and then he's looking up to find out what's going on around him, rather than just knowing what's like. You could tell he's not a baller because he has to get the ball under control, take about one or two touches, then try to find a man. I'm like, bro, be aware of what's around you, yeah? So once you get the ball, you have an idea of where you're going to go with it. I know that my winger is there, which and he's in some sort of space, which means when I get the ball, I'm going to try to turn and give him the ball. When Hoyland receives the ball, it's like, I'm not convinced that he has an idea of the bigger picture in his head when he plays football. I don't think he does. Or when someone's trying to learn something, they haven't got time to fill their head with other things. Oh, unlucky Hoyland. But once again, yeah, once again, him trying to head in the ball there, Hoyland, when the ball's at chest height. Like, let me try to look at this again. I mean, he slipped, but him trying to head the ball when the ball was basically at his chest height, when he could have just chested it and then volleyed it. It's his footballing IQ, Hoyland, is not right. It's not there. Yep, like I keep saying, Hoyland, if you can't hold the ball up, throw yourself on the ground and win some free kicks. That's the next best thing. You can't hold the ball up. Every time you get a contact, you feel something in your back. Throw yourself down, mate. Win us some free kicks so we can all move up the pitch. It's better than nothing. Bruno free kick. What happened? I don't understand why the referee just blew. If the referee didn't blow the whistle with the first altercation, why did the referee blow the whistle for that, man? 5 minutes gone in the first half, and Man United don't look any different. Yeah, this is it, guys. United are not going to score today. Like I keep saying, Man United do not score goals past Premier League clubs. All our 4-1, 5-4 against Lyon and 3 goals against um, Atletico Bilbao and all these things, that's great. But whenever we return to the Premier League and play a Premier League side, we don't score any goals. We just can't score past their defense. I don't know why. I'm like, bro, just play some. Like, it's not even that hard. Like, Tottenham are below us in the league, bruv. Why did Hoyland headed the ball? This is painful, people. Painful. I'm hearing all the subs I'm hearing, yeah, that are warming up for Man United. I'm not impressed by it. The only one I want to hear warming up is Xerxes, and he's the one that's not warming up. We're done. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, at this moment, I have zero confidence. I'm not saying we won't do it, but I've watched Man United all season, and I could feel what's happening. I don't have any confidence in this team doing anything. This team can still produce things when their back is to the wall, even if the midfield isn't ticking and can't create their threats. Harry Maguire, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 100 was. No, no. I'm not saying that we can't. For sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I've seen this team do a madness when I don't expect them to do. But I'm just saying that I don't expect them to do it. If they do it, I'll be pleasantly surprised and I'll be ecstatic. But I got to look at the data, and the data is majority of the time when we're in this position, we do not win. Majority of the time, the few occasions we do something crazy, those are, like you said, the few occasions, right? Those are the exceptions, not the rule. Like 17 losses this season, that's the rule. Us winning matches like this is the exception. And I'm always going to look at the rule rather than the exception. If the exception happens, thank you. But I'm a betting man. Oh, the match isn't over yet, though. The match isn't over, but the way I feel, oh, that is so poor. In the final third, yeah, we are absolutely terrible. There's no cohesion in the final third. The way that we move the ball is so bad. I see that AMAD in the first 10 minutes of the second half. He's trying to come more infield to join in the attack a little bit more. I can see that's definitely something. Oh, Bruno, man. Why did he give the ball away there, Bruno? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This is how people see Bruno. Bruno giving the ball away all the time is seen as he is trying. At least he's trying. That's how people interpret it. That's how people excuse it. And I know if that was any other player giving the ball away as much as Bruno was giving the ball away, it wouldn't be he's trying. It would be flipping stop giving the ball away. Anyway, we go again. We start again. Quicker. The ball needs to move quick. Yeah, man. If I was a Tottenham supporter and I'm watching this game and I've seen that Man United haven't actually had one single attack, haven't produced one single moment in almost 60 minutes, yeah, where they've created a chance. We haven't created a chance. There hasn't been a moment yet where I've said, "How have we not scored?" Or I've said, "Go on, score." There hasn't been that moment in the game. And Tottenham are doing this whole break up play every minute, foul them every minute. They're doing that really well. They're kind of like how Arsenal would probably do it, do the anti football stuff. All of these free kicks we've had, we've not. I don't understand why Luke Shaw is on free kicks. All of these free kicks we've had, we've not been able to utilize them. And Bruno's not been good on the free kicks today as well. People always like to say when it matters, Bruno turns up. And I'm like, bro, we lost 17 games this season with Bruno on the field. What do you mean when it matters, he turns up? That's not a true, that's a false narrative, bruv. Usually when it matters, he doesn't turn up. That's the actual factual thing. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, Lenny. Oh, yeah. Ooh. To be fair, he was so close to the goalkeeper anyway. Maybe even if he had a touch in it, I don't know if that was gone in. That probably would have gone straight to the goalkeeper. But uh, that's a quarter of a chance. It's like a half a chance, really, I guess. There needs to be more movement in the midfield when we have the ball. Like when AMAD has the ball, there's nothing for him to do. Like when Dorgu, like I complain, but when Dorgu had the ball there, go Mason. Unlucky Mason. Like when Dorgu has the ball, I feel like he's got more options. When AMAD has the ball, why is he always so isolated? Apart from Mazraoui that's there, there's no one around him really ever. It's almost as if they expect him to just go on AMAD. The same way that we were like, go on AMAD. And there's often like two or three players around AMAD. There you go. You got a bit of space now, AMAD. Yeah, Maguire. Why did Maguire need to take a touch there? That's what I'm saying. Oh, It's like, bro, sometimes, yeah, just do it a first time ball. 241 passes to 91 for Tottenham. Oh, man. What do we? Yeah, man. No attacking patterns, no cohesion in the attack at all. There's no, okay, I've got the ball here. You know when you see, okay, I've got the ball here, which means I'm expecting you to overlap. Okay, I've got the ball in this position, which means there's no sort of like patterns. It's all off the cuff. It's all like, I've got the ball, then I need to look up to see where another player is. I've got the ball now. Now I need to look to see what. There's no automatic movements. There's no. Listen, I've got the ball now, and I know my left back is making an overlapping run. I know, so I'm just gonna. There's no automatic. Football, you ain't got time to think. It has to be quick, which means the way you play has to be almost automatic. It has to be um, what's the word I'm looking for? Instinctive. And there's nothing instinctive about what we're doing at all. 61 minutes, guys. Still no chances created by either team, to be fair. The Dogu didn't touch the ball at all, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Give it back to Dogu, bro. Yeah. AMAD! Oh, AMAD! That was a slight opportunity, to be fair. Here we go. Tottenham are through. Ah, well done, Harry. I thought that was it. I thought the game was done. 2 against 1. Casemiro. Cas is struggling out here. Look at Cas. He's trying to keep up. But I like that because we know Casemiro don't have the legs like that. We know the problem is we need to replace Casemiro, but he's still like the best central midfielder we have because he can do everything. He can go forward and pass the ball, and he can go backwards and defend. He just doesn't have the legs. Look at him. He just doesn't have the legs. We need to replace him with someone. Basically, we need a Casemiro who's 10 years younger. Give me the same player, but with legs, and I'm good. Orhan, 100 times, 100 million times. This is what Bruno does. He just loses the ball. And sometimes he loses the ball unnecessarily. It's not like he's trying to difficult. No, when you try to make a difficult pass, yeah, and it doesn't work. Some of the times it's a very easy pass and he loses the ball. I don't understand Bruno. That's one of the reasons why I feel like Man United need to. Hey! Oh, Bruno. Bruno, why did you got to give them the throw in? That's one thing about AMAD. That's one thing about AMAD that he will never overcome because it's just the cards he's been dealt with, right? He's small in stature, right? And if he's to get stronger, let's say you want AMAD to be stronger, a bit more robust, right? If he does get stronger and if he does get a bit more robust, he's gonna lose even more of his pace because AMAD's got slower. AMAD was quicker than this. 2, 3 years ago, when we first got AMAD, he was a speedster. Just like Martial, Rashford, and players before him, he has lost pace because of his injuries. And Even though the loan in the championships, in the championship for Sunderland, did him a lot of, did him well. He learned a lot, matured a lot, got tougher because you have to be tough to play in the championship. You can still see in the Premier League that he can still get pushed off the ball. Like I know someone like Cunha is not going to get pushed off the ball as much. But I think if he does get stronger, like I said, he might even lose some of his pace. How would he become stronger now? He's 23, AMAD, 22. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Osman 2-1, and they spares it up. Well, right now we're Man United it up. I don't know. What do you call this? We have not beaten Spurs. We played Spurs 3 times this season, and we haven't. I don't think we scored against them once. We have not scored against Spurs all season. And one of the reasons why I think we haven't is because Pastor Koglu, he understands how Amarim plays. Amarim likes to talk, yeah, like he's, oh, the system is malleable. The system is durable. We can move players and do this. But he plays the same system and he starts hoiling. Like, you can't fool anybody, Amarim. Every time you play Tottenham, you play the same team, the same sort of tactics. I would have thought, yeah, after your third game playing Tottenham, you're like, listen, we know how to beat them now. We know how they play. But we've come to this game and we're kind of playing the same way. Orhan, I agree. I agree 100%, Orhan. Play Maguire centre forward. He can't be worse, and we know he's not worse than. Give it. Tottenham are playing so dirty. They are stopping us from playing all the time. They're doing that well. Wait, when did Son come on the pitch? Oh, just now. Oh, so Son has come on for Richarlison. There we go. Is it going to be another long kick? What the hell? Tottenham are getting life. Oh, unlucky Hoyland. Oh, unlucky guys. What was that about? Oh, I thought it went over the line. Oh man, open goal. Do you know what? I can't blame. You know me, man. I don't like Hoyland. I don't like this guy. I don't think he's good. But I'm like, I can't. He did the thing that he should have done. The ball was in the air. If he waited for it to fall, for like to volley or something, someone would have taken it off him. Someone would have cleared it. So he kind of had to header it. He just couldn't get enough power in it, and the direction wasn't great. All right. So we got Xerxes about to come on. So we got Xerxes. I mean, I've been talking about Xerxes all game. Why would I be talking about him if he wasn't part of the? Oh, blonde. Ah, pass it back, Dorgu. Come on, man. I don't like when footballers, yeah, act like they've got 100 choices, bro. Like touch, 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 bro. You've only got like one choice. Just give the ball back and keep it moving, bro. Yeah, Bruno, you got to drop deep and stop trying to lose the ball when you're deep that deep as well, Bruno. Oh man. Oh, Mazraoui. Twice now, yeah. Mazraoui's tried that crossfield pass, yeah, and it hasn't done well. Me a threat no. 20 minutes left, mate. I already said we've lost the game. My mind, yeah. My mindset is I hope, of course, I'm a Man United fan. Of course, I hope we win. But objectively, we're not playing well, and I've seen this story before, and I believe we're going to lose. So I've based myself for us losing. As soon as we lose and the final whistle's gone, the stream will end. The stream will end. But we'll see what happens now. We've got Xerxes, Ahmad, and Garnacho on the field. There you go. I don't, bro. Kind of see. I don't even bring up Mount, bro. Don't even do it because you'd have started me in a long tirade. I can't stand Mount. I'm polite when it comes to Mount because I know how much other people love Mount, bruv. Bro, Bruno, why is everyone making the wrong decisions? That is a chance. When I said, yeah, United haven't created any chances, Xerxes fucking comes to. This is why I'm getting mad now. All right. This is pissing me off. His first touch, Xerxes, he the first touch that passed to was it Mazraoui? That first touch passed the right weighting, the right direction. It was perfect. Soon as man's come on the picture, we actually create our first chance. Bruno, why he trying to head the ball, yeah, when the ball's at fucking knee high? Like who? This is what I'm saying about Bruno. The ball's coming in, right? The ball's at knee high. You have to volley that ball. You have to volley it. You have to use your foot. This guy would rather lay on the floor and use his head. What's he doing? Like, what the hell, man? And not even that. The reason why I'm like, Bruno was there, Xerxes was there, and I'm pretty sure Dorgu or Garnacho was like, we had three against one or three against two in the penalty box. Man, this is some foolishness, man. Yeah, man. We got 16, 17 minutes to go, people, before we lose the Europa League final. The guy doesn't want to win, bro. If you want to win this match, you can't start it with Hoyland, bro. You just can't. Look at that from Xerxes. Holding the ball up. Corner. Soon as Xerxes, I want everyone to watch and understand this because we can all have eyes, right? No, we can't. We do have eyes. We can all have eyes. Most of us have eyes. Like Xerxes has had two touches, and both his touches, he's retained possession of the ball, and he's found a man. He's brought another man into play. Do you know how important that is? You, that's how you build attacks. We are unable to build attacks through Hoyland. Oh, AMAD. Through his legs. Let's put it in the box, man. Oh, Luke Shaw. Ah, Bruno. Why? What was that, Bruno? Don't foul him, Dorgu. Yes, Dorgu. That's why I like dogs. Listen, people want to talk about Dorgu, his technical ability, and we can have that conversation. But one thing about Dorgu, he matches the pace and power of the league. You're not gonna just oh goal kick. Ah, Dorgu, beautiful, bro. Huh, bro? I don't know, bro. That looks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There isn't a lot of contact, but it looks like there is enough contact for it to be at least a free kick. Anyway, 13 minutes to go, guys. Tottenham going to win their first trophy in a long time, and we're going to give it to them. It only makes sense. After the season that we've had, this result just makes sense. This result makes sense. Bruno, we have like it's like if we don't play against 10 men, we're not going to be good. Because I feel like if all you do is get happy when we win, yeah, you're going to forget the context of how we won the games. For instance, both games, Real Sociedad, I mean Atletico Bilbao and Leon, both games we won when both teams went down to 10 men. Right? Leon went down to 10 men and we scored goals. And Atletico Bilbao went to 10 men, went down to 10 men and we scored goals. Like, but people will forget that we won mostly because we were playing against 10 men in those games. Yeah, yeah. He's shutting up shop now. Look at his Postacoglu, he's gonna do it. Look at Postacoglu, who's about to win his first trophy. Tottenham, 10 minutes away from beating Manchester United and lifting the Europa League. Postacoglu is putting another defender. And against this United team that has never even looked like scoring, look at us. Poor. It was too slow. Lenny Euro's making runs and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, yeah. 10 minutes ago, people. Yeah, man. We've got like this is all good possession, great, but we're not doing anything. We're not creating any chances. We're just lucky. Bruno, don't shoot. Unlucky, Garnacho. We're still applying pressure. Mm. Give it to Dorgu. Oh, Garnacho, that touch was crazy. That second touch was so heavy, man. I don't get that. Look at Solanke. Look at Solanke. That's how you hold. See what Solanke did there? I wish Hoyland could hold the ball up like that and do that. Oh, this is crazy. We got 8 minutes to go. Oh, poor guys. It's done out here. It's done. If Amorim survives, it's actually crazy because he could have just sat at home and let the players decide the game plan and coach themselves and still come bottom of the table and lose finals. No, you're right. I hear what you're saying. You're saying that with this coach, we've done this badly, and without a coach, the players could have easily coached themselves. Listen, without this formation and without this coach, the players would have figured some shit out. They would have stuck to 4-3-3. They wouldn't have changed the formation. The players would have been comfortable, and we wouldn't be 17th. Like, we are where we are largely because of what the coach is trying to implement and the fact that the players don't suit the system. So, yeah, the manager is at fault for a lot of what we see. But then the question is, or the argument is, that he would say, I have to play my system. Anyway, uh, if you're a Man United fan and you still want this coach to see what he's doing and you want Amorim to stay, I don't know, man. Bro, Rude with, of course he would have won it. This is all because of the manager. This is all like all of this formation business and for like 3-5. All of this stuff here is because the manager wants to play that football, right? Like if we played a pragmatic formation like we used to, like a 4-3-3, which 99% of teams play, we would not be in this position. I have no idea why Joshua Xerxes got booked there because he looked like he won the ball. And even if he didn't win the ball, it's see he won the ball. And even if it was a foul, why does it need to be a yellow? Why can't you just say foul? Like even if he was a foul, it's not a yellow. Like it's crazy what this ref is doing, man. Bruv, that's crazy. Like people forget the only reason why we're in this situation is because the manager's implemented a whole new system halfway through, and none of these players understand what he's doing, and he doesn't have the players to play the system. He has the players to play 4-3-3, and he decided I'm not doing it. I'm playing my own system. That's the reason why we're in this situation. Remember, pain. It's gonna be pain and suffering and all that stuff. Oh, right. And there's a lot of people online that won't admit. They're afraid to admit that this manager is at fault when it comes to certain things. It's almost as if you say the manager is at fault, you're not a Man United fan or you want the manager out already, or whatever it is. It's almost as if blind allegiances are more important than telling the truth. The fact of the matter is, yeah, this manager, yeah, was given us, as soon as he came in, yeah, these guys started singing a song about him. As soon as he came in, yeah, these guys in the stadium were singing some Ruben Amorim song to the point where he had to come out in press conference and he said, "Listen, I've only just got here. I haven't done anything. Why are you singing songs about me yet? Let me earn it." He said it to the fans and the fans didn't care. Like, this manager is out of his depth. He should never have started Hoyland. Like, he should not be starting Hoyland at the amount of times he started him. You can't do that. Anyway, 86 minutes, guys. So slow. Never that. A final between Lyon and Atletico Bilbao would have been better. A final between those two teams would have been a better spectacle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man United have lost their heads because they didn't want to lose the final to Tottenham, and they're about to lose another final to Tottenham, and these guys are gonna milk this now. I would stay on the ground, act like your leg is broken. A good 3 minutes. This game is so bad, bro. I agree, Oz. I think I've checked out. I'm checked out, man. I've mentally checked out, people. I'm just waiting for the game to I'm just gonna wait for the game to end and then I'm done. There you go, people. Pastor Coglu's played this perfectly. We all said we all said that the team that scores first is gonna win this game because these two teams are really bad. They're not good. They're not good defensively and they're not good attacking wise. The thing is, yeah, what's frustrating about this game, yeah? from a Man United fan's perspective. It's the fact that it's just fizzled out, bro. It's the fact that we're not doing anything right now. It's the fact that Ange Postecoglou, yeah, sat down at the press conference and he says, I win stuff in my second season and I'll win. Man said I'll win a trophy in my second season and people tried to laugh at him. People tried to call man a clown. Tottenham fans, kind of. Ange never lied when he said win trophies in his. Yeah, he never lied. Ange never lied, bro. He said I'll win in my second season. He's won. Let's see. Kind of see. Let's see what Ineos do. Let's really see if Ineos are on business. Because it seems as if they're going to back this manager regardless. And that's a mistake. This manager is just not good enough. Oh, deep. The game is shocking, bruv. It's right. It's two. I'm not going to use that word, but it's two crap teams trying to score. Like, look at the way we're playing football. It's so dead and just boring and lifeless. Give it. What are you doing? Like, Ahmad's. I'm being so disappointed with Ahmad since he's been back. I need more from him. Look at Mainey. Mainey's on for who? Who's Mainey come on for? I love watching little kids cry. Call me sick, but I love watching little kids cry over football. Maybe it's because I know football is not real. It's not so. It's not because it's not like someone's crying because their mum died. I wouldn't laugh at that, but because I know this is just a group of men just kicking the ball around in a field, I can laugh at when I see a kid in the stadium crying. I don't know. It just makes me laugh. That kid is just bawling his eyes out, and I'm just like, ha ha ha. Why are you laughing over? Why are you crying over this football, bruv? Like you've been. If any Man United fans, thought they had a given right, some any kind of given right to beat Tottenham after the season that we've had, they're the problem. They're the problem. They're the ones who cheer for Amrim and sing songs about Amrim, even though we're 16th in the league. They still sing songs about him. Those are the fans, bro. Bro, imagine all those Man United fans that went to Spain. I want you to sing Amrim's song after this match is finished as well. Don't pick and choose. Yeah, but Bruno will be trending and people will be like, he played rap rubbish. While at the same time, they'll be like, oh, Bruno's our best player. Bruno had the best season. I'm like, bro, what we're seeing today, is how Bruno has played, for 99%, of the games this season. What we're seeing today, in fact, he's played worse than this for most of the games. That's when people are trying to rewrite history and be like, Bruno's had a great season. I'm like, bro, nobody's had a great season, really. Don't shoot Bruno, please. It's the worst thing in the world, and I'll repeat myself, and I'll probably repeat myself and keep repeating myself. It's absolutely the worst thing in the world for me when I see a defender try to about to swing his foot and shoot. When the team needs a goal, when I see a defender on the edge of the box shoot, I'm like, bro, you are the last person I need and I want to see shooting. Give the ball to AMAD. I wouldn't mind if AMAD took that shot and he went over the bar. Because at least I know AMAD can score. I don't like when I see defenders get brave and start shooting, bro. I'm like, what are you doing? Anyway, Tottenham fans are singing. Less than 2 minutes to go, people. One little flimsy little goal, settled it all. There we go. Final minute of the game, guys. Oh, AMAD, man. AMAD's not doing no run. Don't shoot, Bruno. There you go, people. Few seconds left of the game until Spurs. Don't shoot, Bruno. All right. The last kick of the game will be the corner. It's an easy save, man. Come on, guys. This is it. Now or never. Damn it, now or never. Why is Ahmed taking the corner? Anana's come forward. What a terrible game of football. I can't wait to end this stream, people. I'm not enjoying this. As a Man United fan, this is not enjoyable. But Spurs. Oh, Garnacho almost killed Casemiro. Garnacho almost killed Casemiro in the head. Anyway, people. There you go, bruv. Well done, Tottenham. What does this mean for Man United? The worst season. This is officially the worst season. I mean, yes, Man United have been relegated. There you go. Full-time whistle. There you go. Full-time whistle. And Tottenham has won the Europa League. I did say there was a part of me that wanted to see Tottenham win it. Just to see how that unfolds with Arsenal fans. The fact that they've won nothing in the last 5 years. And now even Tottenham has won the Europa League. I mean, we've won the Europa League about 4 years ago. Or 5 years ago with Jose, I think. Maybe 5, 6, yeah. Around that time. We won FA Cup last year. We've won trophies. But Tottenham, celebrate, guys. United, we did nothing. We had about 1 or 2 chances. Maybe at the end we created a chance. There was a Bruno header. And then other than the Bruno header, I can't really think of many clear-cut chances that we created. Tottenham, you guys don't win anything. And it's just very, very frustrating as a Man United fan to know that your first trophy came at the cost of Man United. Like, that is the issue that I have. Is that their first trophy came with our demise as a football club. There you go, United players just looking despondent, looking lost. I mean, imagine if they had Kulusevski and they're better players. Because we basically played the manager's strongest team. There's no players injured. We had Bruno, we had Hoyland, Garnacho's fit. Like, all of our important players are fit. This is the manager's strongest possible team. They had players missing. They had no Madison. That's the reason why I thought we had to win this game. I said, I don't know what I'd feel. I don't know what I'd do or what will happen after or if we lose this game. I said this, I've not been in a situation where we've lost the final and lost it to Tottenham. Like, I don't know. Like, I reckon, yeah, later on or when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be livid. Right now, I'm flat. I'm flat right now. Right now, I don't feel anything. I feel just empty. I'm empty now. I don't feel that much anger. Of course, I'm not going to be happy. I just feel like, okay, Tottenham are now in the Champions League and we have no competitions next year in Europe. We have no European competition next year as a football club. None. We finished the 16th, which means we don't qualify for Europe. We didn't lay anything on Tottenham. They had so many injuries. We had a better first team. We have better players. And we have a better bench. There's everything about Man United right now that is better. You cannot tell me that their team is better than our team when we have Mazraoui and no. We lost today because the manager does not know how to set up. The manager keeps playing his formation, his rigid way of playing, which does not suit the players. And once he gets his own players, once Cunha comes in, assuming he does come in and other players come in, we're not going to see that much of improvement. We are not. The issue is how the manager sets up. It doesn't work in the Premier League. All of that, yeah. All of that being unbeaten in the Europa League and all of that just to finish like this. And look at the Tottenham players and fans enjoying themselves. Well done, Tottenham. You dig deep. The teams were divided by a stupid goal. And out of the two teams, we are the team that concede the most stupid goals. We are the team. Onana on our defense, I think we concede more stupid goals than they do. So this game, yeah, the fine line, the fine margins of this game, yeah, is literally our stupid defense and our stupid goalkeeper. That's it. 9 points, yeah. 9 points since December or January. We, as a football club, Manchester United, have won or collected 9 points, yeah, in 4 months. Since January, Man United have only collected 9 points in the league. 9 points in the league. And then Ineos comes out and says the manager's job is safe. I don't know what else to say to you guys. I really don't. We're losing a game. And this guy waits until almost 70 minutes to bring on Xerxes and make changes. I hope, listen, I'm not even going to be shouting out, Amrim out, get Amrim out. I'm not even going to be doing that. I'm done with that. I'm just going to say this team, this setup, and this manager, all of it together is just not working. It's not working. Like, it's not just the players. I think it's the way that we're playing. It's a system. It's not conducive. And this manager will never change it. You know, some people say, some managers will play 4-4-2 in some games or play, he will change it up. This manager doesn't change it up. This manager could easily say, do you know what? We ain't gonna play 3-5, whatever. We're gonna play 4-4-4-3-3 today. We're gonna like I want a manager, right, who's able to not only just not play one system. The manager of Man United Football Club needs to be like Fergie. Fergie, yeah, during his 25 years at Man United, yeah, started off with 4-4-2, right? Mark Hughes and all the man there. Then with Dwight York and Andy Cole, you've kind of played 4-4-1-1. You still called it 4-4-2. Dwight York behind Andy Cole, right? Cool. Then you played 4-4-2, 4-3-3 with Rooney, Ronaldo, and Tevez, right? 4-3-3. Then he went back to 4-4-1-1 with Rooney and Rooney and Van Persie. Bro, you have to be able to, if you're going to manage a football club in 25 years and football changes a lot, you have to be able to be like, cool, football has moved this way and I now need to play this way. Oh, football has changed over the last 5 years, so let me just now play with a 4-3-3. Let me just play with a 4. Bro, if you have a manager who only plays 3-5, what's it, 3-4-2-1, whatever the formation is, yeah? Or 5-2-3-1 or 5-2-2-1, whatever you want to call it, yeah? Like, if you have a manager who only plays that formation and that's it, regardless of the team that he's playing, then that's not good. That is not good. And that is what this manager is doing, bro. Anyway, in life, we get what we deserve. Thought I wanted us to win. We didn't deserve to sneak into the Champions League. Though I wanted us to win. Yeah, I mean, I'm like you kind of see. I'm a bit of like a justice guy. Like, obviously, when it comes to me and mines, I want success. My family, my football team, whatever it is. But at the same time, you got to look at it and like, do you know what? I want this to happen. Of course, I support this club. But we don't deserve to win. We don't deserve to be in the Champions League. We don't. We do not. And we have got what we deserved. I said at the beginning of the stream, there's a part of me that doesn't want, like, only a small part, at 0.001%, that doesn't want us to win because we don't deserve to win. We don't deserve to have this shit season and then go and scam a Europa League. We always do that at Man United. Scam trophies. This time we couldn't do it. And we deserve it. Tottenham fans, enjoy yourself. Let me quickly do match reaction. Tell me when it started. Tottenham fans, as a Man United fan, I ain't got hate. I ain't got hate in my heart for you, man. You, man, when I was growing up, you, man, were seen as the little cousins. You, man, were seen as the club that's the least threatening of the top teams, i.e., we all liked Tottenham because Tottenham flattered to deceive. We all liked Tottenham because we knew Tottenham didn't win anything. They would play good football and do what and do this and do that. But we knew that when it came to it, when it mattered, Tottenham were going to bottle it. So we liked you. We liked you because you didn't threaten us. You were non-threatening. You're not designed. You don't have winning in you. That's not you. That's not Tottenham. But today, well done. Well done. Listen, I'm not going to say you were the better team because that's gas. Possession-wise, we had more possession than you. We probably had more chances. Listen, both teams are crap. Let me first of all get that straight. Both teams are horse doo-doo. Horse doo-doo teams. Bullock doo-doo is what I call them. Bullock doo-doo. Yeah? However, out of the little chances we saw in this game, which were few, we probably created more. You guys didn't actually create any chances. The goal you scored was a Luke Shaw own goal. And that is fitting. That is fitting because the teams are one position apart in the league. We've had similar seasons. We are both crap. Very, very crap teams. So it's fitting. Absolutely fitting that we are divided by a scammy little own goal. It's also fitting that at the start of my live stream, I said Luke Shaw is going to be the one that makes us concede the goal. Loads of you are going to blame Onana, you idiots. It's not Onana's fault, bro. And to be honest, it's probably not really Luke Shaw's fault either because the ball just came to him, it bounced off his shoulder or his arm. Fair enough. Yeah? But I just knew he was going to be involved. Ever since Luke Shaw's come back from injury, he's been at the heart of most of the goals we have conceded as a football club. He has scored more goals now than over the last 4 games than Højlund. He scored 2 on goals in 4 games. Every time the ball goes around Luke Shaw, I am scared. Today, he did not play well today. Today, all this myth about Bruno turning up in big games, I want to ask you guys who spread that lie around, where was he in the 17 games that we lost? He was on the pitch when we lost 17 games. He was on the pitch when we lost the last Europa League final with Oli against, was it Villarreal? He's on the pitch when we lose these games. Yet, you guys don't wash him with the same dirt as all the other players. For some reason, he's not responsible when we lose. But as soon as we win, he gets all the praise. It was all him. Bruno today played how he has been playing for 99% of the season. Bullock doo-doo, horse doo-doo. That's what we saw today from our captain. Giving the ball away like he usually does. Crumbling under pressure in the big moments like he usually does. The exception of him playing well once in a while, that's literally, I said once in a while, which means it's the exception, right? Listen, today, Tottenham didn't even play that well either. But we did not lay a glove on Tottenham. Defensively, they were sound. They were resolute. And I knew that was going to be the difference between the two teams. Attacking-wise, we are poor. We are poor. Our attack is dog doo-doo, yeah, compared to theirs. Defensively, even though we might have good defenders, our defensive structure, even though we play with 5 at the back, our defensive structure is poor. It is terrible. And like I said, at the beginning, I had a feeling. We were going to lose this game, and we lost this game. What does this mean for the manager going forward? You guys, let me know. Personally, I'm tired. I don't want to be Amrim in and Amrim out. I don't think this manager is good enough. I don't think they made the right choice with this manager who can only play one system, can only play one way, and everybody has to fit his system. He has to get precise players to fit. Listen, that doesn't exist. Getting every single player you want, yeah, for your system doesn't exist. Do you think Pep Guardiola has all of his players? No, he doesn't. No, do you think nobody gets all of their players? You're gonna have to make it work. Listen. Second Europa League final for Bruno, and this is what we get from him. In the big moments, when it matters the most, this is our captain. This manager is talking about winning a trophy for Bruno. How about Bruno plays well and win a trophy for us? How about Bruno does what Pogba was doing for 5 years and dragging this team out of the mud by himself? That's what Pogba was doing, and all you fuckers disrespected him. And now we're left with Bruno. He can't do that. He ain't got that in him. Listen, I'm pissed off. But it is what it is, guys. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what you feel. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know how pissed off you are. Are you happy? Tottenham fans, enjoy it. I ain't got no beef for you, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Glow in Arsenal fans' face. That's the only pleasure I can get from this is the fact that Tottenham fans are going to be glowing in Arsenal fans' face, and I can use this. But it's at the cost of my team. It's at the cost of my team. Look at Jim Radcliffe. Look at Sir Jim Radcliffe. Bro, if he doesn't do something now and make a decision now about something, I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. Anyway, comment below, guys. I'm done. I'm done. Man United fans, what are you guys saying to me? The worst season we've had in our history. Are you guys still going to be singing Amrim songs? Is he still the greatest manager in the world? You guys made an Amrim song after like 2 weeks of him coming here. You guys started singing about him. I hate the fact here that now you do not need to do anything here to get adulation. Whether you're Garnacho or whoever you are, you just need to say some things, score a few goals one time, and then the fans will worship you forever and sing songs about you. You don't need to do anything in this day and age to become some sort of cult hero at Man United. It's crazy. Tottenham didn't do anything today. They scored a little jammy goal, and that's it. Then they defended. They didn't even need to defend that well. Tottenham had nothing today. No cutting edge. They did nothing today. We had about 70% possession. They did nothing today. And they're going to go away winning the Europa League, bro. It's crazy. Mount, I don't understand. Mount will survive. If this manager gets fired, Mount will survive. Mount will keep surviving. I don't understand why Mount is even a thing. What is Mount? I know a lot of you like Mason Mount, but oh man, AMAD didn't have a great game. He huffed and puffed, but he didn't blow any houses down. Hoyland, if Hoyland is still at this club next season and starting regularly next season, I don't know if I could do watch-alongs. I don't know if I can do it. Anyway, guys, comment below. Kind of see. I want Anthony to win next week. Bro, I'm with you, man. This guy, sold Anthony. Anthony's now out on loan because this guy let Anthony go. Yeah, we could have done with Anthony today, coming on as wing back to help AMAD. And this guy had the nerve, saying that the reason why he's playing well is because there's no physicality in the league or something. While at the same time, seeing Hoyland on the floor all the time, seeing Garnacho on the Anthony is doing well because of the lack of physicality, but you start Garnacho. Garnacho has less physicality than Anthony does. You liar, you lying. Why couldn't you say something positive about Anthony scoring and doing well? Why did you need to say Amrim or something about lack of pace and power in the league? Why couldn't you say, yeah, Anthony's doing well, good luck and well done for Anthony, and leave it there? Listen. I'll go back to it. This is the second final we lost when Bruno started. The other team counter by fucking around with the ball in midfield. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the goal we conceded, like you said, kind of see, was from Bruno losing the ball. And it's the second final we've lost with Bruno as our captain, with Bruno leading our team. But the Bruno fans out there, which most of them are brainwashed Man United fans, will not see that kind of see. They won't see it the way that you see it. It's possible for a player to be the cure and the cause, bro. It's possible, bruv. That's a good song as well. It's possible for a player to, yes, the way he plays, he does produce a lot of assists and he does produce good moments. But it's also possible that same player, the way he plays, makes us concede goals and makes us concede possession and lose games. Like, you got to be able to compute that and handle that in your brain. Like, nuance is something that most people can't understand, bro. Like, he has to lose the ball this much because he gets so many assists. Bro, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. There's loads of people who have assists and get goals. There's loads of number 10s and attacking players. There's loads of David Silva type players, Juan Mata type players, Iniesta type players that are not giving the ball away, but they're still creating loads of goals. The idea, that in order to create goals, this is the English way of seeing football, the British way. You got to keep putting crosses in the box. Spam, spam, spam crosses. Regardless of where the ball's going, regardless of who's free, it's percentage football. They like percentage football. Just put the ball in the box. Put the ball in the box. That's what Bruno does. And he does it 100 times, until he gets a goal. I prefer the players, who has the IQ, to decide that the pass is not on. This ball that I'm about to play is not actually on. So therefore, I'm going to retain possession and keep the ball. Bruno doesn't have that. Bruno will just keep trying. And when he does succeed, like 1 out of 10 times, the ball will, you get an assist. That will validate, him doing what he does. And then people will say he has to keep doing what he does because eventually it will lead to a goal. That is the way of thinking. That's tapped to me. That way of thinking is crazy to me. No, that's not true. You can have midfield players who get assists, get goals, who also look after the ball. That is possible. I've seen them before. Zidane exists. Zidane was a real player. He lived. He's still alive. We had to win today. There's no losing. We had to win today. And we haven't. We haven't. Anyway, people. Well done, Tottenham. Well done, Tottenham. Jim Radcliffe is handing out the medals as well. If Jim, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, people, I think I've shouted enough. I don't know. When stuff like this happen, I don't need to stay on stream for too long. You know them ones. I don't want to sit in this mode, in this mood for too long. So, well done, Tottenham. We've got one game left this season in the league. We'll lose this. We'll lose that game because that game's against Aston Villa. So we'll lose that game as well. I don't know how many points behind us Tottenham are, but if Tottenham are like 1 or 2 points behind us, we could look at Tottenham celebrating the Europa League. Son lifting the trophy. I'm watching Son lifting the trophy. Look at these guys. Tottenham. Look at Tottenham. Flipping heck, man. Look at Tottenham. Anyway, guys. Peace out, man.